Gamer time. Bah. This fan is pointed the wrong way. Well, pointing it the right way means it hits the microphone. So that's a problem. I put my face cam in a different spot because it was in a weird one for when I streamed on consoles. Which means that chat's over here and I have to look like when I'm playing PC games, my camera placement is actually like perfect because when I'm looking at chat, I'm looking like toward the camera, so it's like I'm looking at the audience. Now I'm looking over here and it's really weird. Anyway, welcome to video games. I do be watching on my Xbox. Typing actually sucks. I like to Chromecast streams when I watch them, and I usually like have my phone or a laptop up, and that's how I do chat. So there's an idea you could like watch on the Xbox but have your phone out and like just, you know, because the Twitch app lets you like hide the screen so you can just use it for chat. So if you want to do that, that's a thing that they say is smart. I really don't like this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of different like face cam setup once I am back to streaming mainly console games, because I don't usually stream PC games, but right now my face cam placement is like exclusively tailored to the console games. Anyway, we're gonna play a video game. Let me go ahead and transition over. So, updates on on what's happened. I finished my fossil collection. I'm also playing Animal Crossing. I finished my fossil collection, so I was already gonna do a museum tour on this stream just to show off all the fossils, but it's International Museum Day, so we have to do that. The game is yelling at me too. I don't know how the stamp rally works, but we're gonna find out. So I finished that collection. Why did I screenshot this? Oh, it was Biscuit wearing the gift I gave him last stream. Tutu wanted to move away. I think this is the second time, and I said no. I bought almost no turnips. It was pitiful how few turnips I bought because I was just basically broke before this Sunday. I learned the heartbreak reaction yesterday, and Mira wanted to call me Backbeat, which I said no to because she was the one who originated the iconic Rambler. So, she can't call me anything else now. The others, they can call me other things. She will never call me anything different. Tutu and Chops had a mildly funny conversation where Tutu was literally crying because Chops has never played Space Hammer Blaster. I caught a couple new things. I caught a Violent Beetle, and I caught a Rosalia Batisi Beetle? So I'm going to donate those today. I've specifically avoided the museum today because I know Blathers is going to instantly start yelling at me about the stamp rally. So I have made sure not to go to the museum. So we're going to do that today. I've got a couple little changes to show. Last time I hadn't outfitted my second floor yet in my house. I have since done so, but all I did was move my game room. So let me show you what's going on in there. So the former game room right in here is currently, I did so much to it. It's literally nothing. I haven't filled it with anything. This floor and wallpaper will not stay. Somehow I still got an S on from the Happy Home Academy. Hey all, Scott here. Hi Thomas. How you doing? Face cam's in a different position, so when I look at chat it'll be this way, which I'm not used to and I hate. I'm used to looking this way for chat. Right now I'm just showing off little house changes. So the former game room has been destroyed and has nothing in it. Because I moved it to the second floor, which has way more room. So I was able to put in my foosball table. I was able to put in a bigger TV. Well, I already had the bigger TV, but I'm gonna pretend that, like, in canon, that's what happened. I also, just today, bought an arcade mahjong cabinet. So now I have 2 arcade cabinets. I guess I'm a collector now. So yeah, I like this a decent bit. I pretty quickly ran out of room. Was not sure where to put this for a bit. I had to rearrange the chairs earlier today because a lot of things didn't quite work out with each other. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Otherwise, the house is still as boring as it's been, except for the Forbidden Room, which remains the only reason I get an S rank from the Happy Home Academy. I made a tiny list of little teensy things that I wanted to show off. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Nope, that is a to-do list. Oh, that's it. Okay, hold on. There's one more thing. I did chop down a bunch of trees just because I want to get started on like clearing out certain things in order to make room for decor and force myself to decorate, because if I don't clear out the trees, then I just tell myself, oh, there's trees, that's the natural decor. So I cut down a bunch of trees, haven't dug the stumps up yet because I want to leave them for a day or two to catch the bugs that only spawn on stumps. That violin beetle I caught yesterday, I didn't know existed, and only found out because I just happened to cut these trees down and leave them for a bit. I also moved all the flowers from this section of garden because I want to start breeding blue flowers. So this is kind of just a primitive, like, checkerboard pattern of white flowers to breed the blue ones. So that's sort of temporary, but as a result, by moving all those flowers, I've mostly completed the awkward, terrible path flowers. I think I'm gonna move the pink ones to next to my house so that my house is no longer just awkward red hyacinths. Because right now it's pretty lame. I missed that. I should have snuck up on that. I'm also completely broke. These, as usual, these 5,000 that I have are all I have, which is cool and wonderful and not terrible at all. Anyway, that's all the new stuff. I'm gonna go grab another bug net. Thanks God. So unless there's anything anyone wants to see for some reason, I think we're just gonna go ahead and head to the museum for the first time today and start on the stamp rallies. There are 3, as far as I can tell, as far as I've read, and you can do them all in one day. So the whole, like, I think Bunny Day's the only one so far where the, and I guess Nature Day to an extent, but a lot of the days so far, it seems the whole season thing is less, to make it like a constant presence for a couple days, and more so just to give people more time to get to experience the content. Like the May Day maze, you could just do in one day. The stamp rally, you can just do in one day. So it's, in that way, a lot of them seem to be more akin to old Animal Crossing. In which case, that's a neat change, I think. I'm on my phone, but watching through Xbox, it's weird. Do you have the, like, have you closed the video on your phone? Because I know the Twitch app lets you do that. I'm gonna catch this fish. I haven't gone fishing in a long while. There's probably a lot of April and May fish that I have completely missed out on because I've just barely focused on fishing. Also haven't put any time to catching dockfish. Of course it's a fucking bass immediately. Maybe I'm missing nothing then. Yeah, I figured it out. Okay, good. Hey, Blathers. It's night. You're awake. Good evening, Cam. Welcome to the VL Museum. Today, in honor of International Museum Day, we're holding a stamp rally. It works thusly. The bug, fish, and fossil galleries each have 3 stamp stations. You must find the stations within each gallery and acquire the necessary stamps to earn a prize. You can earn 3 unique prizes, 1 for completing the rally in each of the 3 galleries. Whew, it's true. Do be sure to give it a go whilst perusing the museum's many fine exhibits. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave the fossils, my favorite holiday, Museum Day. Blathers Day. He said each of the 3, there is no art rally, I suppose. My art, Red has not come since the last like 2 streams, which is really annoying. Red seems to show up never. A lot of the special visitors haven't shown up in actual weeks. I can't remember the last time I got Flick or CJ. But Kix has shown up twice. I never buy shoes. Leaf hasn't shown up either. The special visitors seem like weirdly, infrequent. Sparse. Alright, so there is a stamp station here. I'm gonna do the fossil section last, just because we're building up to the epic thing. Also, if I don't visit a museum at some point this summer, I will cry. This is fair. Sun Peak Path. There's something very relaxing about this space. Okay. Interesting. Oh, we just, like, go to each station as we peruse the thing, so that's simple. That's really simple. These have nothing. This is just to, like, force us to go through the museum. I don't expect it to be, like, any sort of, like, race competitive speed fun exciting thing. The museum's exciting enough. So I guess each room probably just has its own stamp station and that's it. What is that on the ground under the bench? Tiger beetle. He just vibing. He's just vibing. No, there's nothing there. What is that? The big blue one. I don't remember that. No, I do. I just don't remember what it's called. That's not the emperor butterfly, is it? Is it? I guess it is. I didn't quite spy the black edges. They're thicker on the drawing. There's nothing. There's nothing. Oh, I need to donate the... Wait. Oh, there's one. Dragonfly Bridge. The reason you can see so many dragonflies near water is because that's where they lay their eggs. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. I guess there's... Is that 4 total? Well, there's 3, like, dotted lines. I guess the bottom right is probably Blather stamping it for, Blather stamping it to show that, hey, you did all of them. Darn your dragonfly. Guess there's one more dragonfly I haven't caught. Alright, what's in here? Wharf roach, hermit crab, okay. Scorpion, tarantula. My home right now. Haven't seen any tarantulas, thank God. I have seen 2 scorpions. What is that one? Oh, that's a mole cricket. Yeah, those boys. Long locust. Well, mole cricket is over here. But it's not like it shows any info, it's just the donation thing. Bug farms. It's like I'm part of a bug community. Hi, bugs! I did it. That's all of them. I collected all the bug stamps. Okay, cool. This one is very chill. Paper kite butterfly. Are there supposed to be 3 other things, like, along with it? Are those all supposed to, or is that just aesthetic? Right, that's only showing me the paper kite butterfly. What about this one? Okay, fine. I'll leave then. It doesn't want me here. Isn't there one more bug room, I thought? Cameron, when you leave this area, don't leave the way you came. Go the other exit for a cool area. I spelt so many things wrong. You did. It's fine. But no, you're right. That's smart. It definitely loops around. Isn't there? I thought. Yeah, there's something this way. Trying to get that out fast. That's fair. How are you, Rachel? Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Common butterfly, yellow butterfly, emperor butterfly, peacock butterfly, tiger butterfly, Queen Alexandra's birdwing. Wait, I only misspelled 2 words. When you leave this area... Okay, it's just don't and my name. You left the wrong way. I haven't seen this room yet. I'm just looking at this room. I got all the stamps, but I still want to go through all the rooms again, just because it's been a while. Oh wait, here it is, never mind. Okay. Okay, I definitely went through here. Yep, I've looped around again. Okay. There wasn't an exit this way, right? Nah. I think I've seen everything. Is there something I'm missing? Atlas moth. Hey, Sky. Hey there, Cam. Hope it doesn't bug you that I'm in here too, Airmail. Being in here is like meditating while I'm surrounded by nature. Airmail, it's so peaceful. Okay, wait, when I went in this area earlier today, literally all the butterflies were flying around. I might have just catched fewer things. I wonder if their activity has anything to do with the time of day. Alright, I'm going to leave. Blathers, I did it, I got all the bug things. I'm also gonna use this time to... Airmail is such a weird cat. It really is. I don't know how I'm supposed to read that. By my beak! You finished the stamp rally and the bug exhibit. Your willingness to explore the bug rooms with such gusto is admirable. I myself find lingering there quite impossible. Any hoot, here is the prize that was promised. We get prizes. Jolly good. I shall now present you with the completion stamp. Neat. Cool, that's 1 of 3 down. Now, should you find yourself exploring the other exhibit rooms, do try collecting stamps there. Someone such as yourself is sure to find it a worthy pursuit. Yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to donate 2 bugs, I think, that I have. Yeah. And let's assess my fossils, which I only do to to later sell them. That's under the assumption that selling an unassessed fossil is the same, like, value as any other fossil. I think is the same value. Like, 2 unassessed fossils are the same value in the store, but if you get them assessed, they can be 2 different values. Am I right about that? Things like Honk or, like, Biddy make sense, but Airmail? Yeah, fuck it. Quackity. Maybe, there were multiple of each butterfly, and they were all flying in a circle around the center, like something out of a movie. Yeah, I didn't see anything like that. Well, each butterfly out of the ones I caught, yeah. My museum already has fossils such as these. You have all the fossils now. I will sell them to you for your personal collection if you want. Unless they're T-Rex. Just because I want a complete T-Rex outside. I have gotten no other T-Rex pieces since putting that T-Rex skull out there, but I have gotten 3 T-Rex skulls. I don't think anyone said anything since I sent that Discord message, but again, two pals, if you need fossils, like really specific fossils, I don't need any more. At all. Killifish, goldfish, pop-eyed goldfish, ranchu goldfish. Okay, what's the standard goldfish? Does that one just not have a name, or is that just a goldfish? Bluegill, black Bass, carp, koi. This is the lamest stream, honestly. I feel like these guys are little aquatic athletes. Go team! Okay. Is there nothing in here? Wanted the stamp thing to be so much more involved than it is. Yeah, it's kind of low-key. I'm not really complaining. It's something you can just get done in a couple minutes and just incentivizes you to go through the museum, but it'd be neat if there were like little museum activities. Maybe some sort of like incentive to like trade between friends for things that you don't have in like your respective museums. Maybe a game of like find the thing or something like that. Yeah, like stamps related to certain exhibits in the thing. The museum. Hey Jake, how you doing? Welcome. We are just touring my museum. That is it. That is all today's activity is. It's gonna be another one of those Animal Crossing streams that's over in like 30 minutes and I have no idea what to do for the next 30. Why webcam different? I moved it so that I was facing like toward the gutter during the console ones. I'm going to move it back whenever I'm doing PC. The only thing I don't really like about this is there's not much light on this side of my face, which isn't really anything I can change. And when I read chat, it's over there instead of like toward the camera. I like the effect of like looking toward the camera when I read chat because it's like I'm looking at the audience. I have like 3 to 5 fossils that I still need, but I'm stubborn and want to discover them all from my island. That's fair. Me too. There's no stamp down here, but I want to look at all the things anyway. The equipment is not an exhibit. Two more stamps. What were they? Coral Reef and the coast? Is there only one more room I haven't covered? I find it weird that they like put 2 stamp stations in the same room instead of just one in each room. Granted, that would also be extremely predictable. Hey, fellas. Okay, I've caught more fish than I think I have. It just feels like I just haven't gone fishing in a while, like avidly. So I feel like there's probably some fish that I've completely missed out on. Must not let fish know I'm craving sushi. I am not, in fact, craving sushi. Do not regularly eat sushi. Any seafood place I'm at, I order shrimp. And basically just shrimp. Because I'm boring. There it is. There's the last one. Cool, that is 2 stamp rallies done, 1 to go. 27 minutes in. Gonna have to go in and cancel the end of International Museum Day stream, because again, I've been doing one at the start of the season, one at the end of the season, but all the activities can be done in one day. It's like May Day. I don't need a second stream to cover the Museum Day events, because I will have finished them in the next 10 minutes. I feel like the Animal Crossing streams vary wildly between like either being noticeably more chaotic and energetic than my other streams, or like extremely low-key, like nothing is happening. I don't even know what I want to say about things. There's no in between. At this point, there are no normal Animal Crossing streams. Did you happen to take any photographs? I did not. Did you want me to? Your Nook phone takes marvelous photos, and the fish rooms make an elegant backdrop, to be sure. That's true. I haven't taken any photos in the museum, but, like, yeah, it would be a neat spot to just do fun Animal Crossing photo shoots. Oh, I didn't look at my first prize that he gave me. I'm pretty sure I know what these are. Okay, cool. Got the stamps for that one. Okay, last one is the fossil area, which will double as touring my now complete fossil collection. I have nothing to say. Oops, this is fair. I don't blame you. Okay, fish plaque, bug plaque. Okay, yeah, I was right. I'll probably stream after you. Okay, neat. This one probably won't go for fucking 6 hours. Or 3. I would have said 3 because 3 has been how long my streams have been going, and I had considered that long, and then last stream went 6 hours. Trilobite. Anomalocaris. This plaque applies to 2 things. Alright. Yeah, a lot of these things aren't actually fossils that you collect. Like, these right here, like that jellyfish, you don't collect that. That's not a fossil, that was just already here. The tarantula, the crab, the squid. I assume those weren't already here, but those were probably added to, like, show this era once you catch those bugs and fish. I haven't actually, I don't think, walked through here since getting all the fossils. There's stamp 1, but first. Plesiosaurus was one of the last ones I completed, one of the ones that was giving me a lot of trouble. I think there might have been 1 Terra piece that was, no, the Terra piece was already. They should call this display Not Dinosaurs, Chapter 2. Thank you. Stegosaurus. Ankylosaurus was also giving me trouble. There were, I think, 2 pieces that were eluding me for a good week or 2. Giving me trouble. This really finished up a lot quicker than I expected. I did not expect to have the fossil collection complete within 2 months? Nice try. Yo, Celeste is on my island, praise be. She was on my island the other day, but I was super lazy and that was not an extensive play session. I played for like 20 minutes, so I spoke to her once. After you get the initial recipe from her, does she actually serve any more of a purpose? Also, all 3 stamp stations are in here. That's surprising. Dimetrodon. Because there's another room over to the right. Does Celeste do anything more after? Like, her presence is fun, and I like her. But does she do anything more function-wise after she gives you that recipe? She has more? She has more she gives you. Can she give you more than 1 in... Okay, on each visit. I was gonna say, just can she give you more than 1 on 1 visit? I knew she gave you a different one every visit. What's that big orb near the ceiling? I'm sure... Orb! Yeah, the meteor's an orb. That is the last word I would think for that. Oh my god, the fucking asteroid. That's hilarious. No, the big orb. Also, that's fucking morbid. Extinction spot. That's where I'm standing. Synapsids. Distant relatives of mammals. Huh. I don't actually... How do you what is the definition of synapsid? I need Donnie. Where's Donnie? She gives a recipe each time she visits, 1 for each star sign. Okay, that's what I thought. I was really just asking, like, after I talk to her the first time she shows up, is there anything more that I need to talk to her for on that visit? Earth explosion model looks like a melon. Lemon. Does it? It kind of does. Yeah. Yeah. As it's pulsing, it kind of has the same texture, too. There's no stamp in the mammals section, which is kind of lame. Because this section, I honestly think is one of the coolest ones, because it, like, shows, the little tree here shows how each of these are related to different, villager species in the game. I think that's really cool. What is this, boy? Neat. Cool and nice, that's everything. My only complete collection thus far. God, I hated those in AP Bio. I struggled so hard on the diagrams. The epic cladograms. Was that a cladogram? Did I get the definition right? There were like two types of evolutionary diagrams, one of which I struggled a lot with. Oh no, not really. Mostly just the first talk with her is where you get the recipe. Okay, yeah. It's the first time you speak to her, she gives you the wand DIY, but her presence also means there are stars to wish on. Oh! I have not wished on a single star. So I should pay attention to that next time she's here. I know she, like, tells you about them. I didn't know that her presence actually meant they were there. Hey, buddy. I finished. 35 minutes, and we're done with museum day, and the first, like, 10 to 15 minutes was I showed you my house. As the host of these rallies, it pleases me to my pin feathers to see you frolic amid the fossils, so... That was the most Blathers sentence that I think I've ever seen. Indeed, it is with great pride that I present you with the prize you were promised. Blah, blah, blah. Jolly good, I shall now present you with the completion stamp. Hoot and what? You've collected all the stamps available today? To think you've enjoyed the stamp rally to such a degree, I can't help but puff my feathers with pride. I thank you, and I hope you continue to revel in all this museum has to offer. Okay, cool, I guess that's everything. It's done. Bye, buddy. I assume this will not continue, like, into the next day. There will be new stamp stations. If there were, that'd be neat. I don't expect it. Not at all. I'm going to, destroy this, rock. Just because. Not just because it is up against flowers, meaning that, if it is the money rock, then I will have to, like, when I hit this, I will have to move the flowers in order to actually get everything from it. So, bye. Really? Alright. No! That's not what I meant to... Thank you, video game. I'm glad you're treating me well in these past 5 seconds. Can I go grab another shovel? The Library Avatar The Last Airbender, episode 2007. I trust that that was funny. I need a shovel. Oh god, I only have one shovel left. Next time when that breaks, I'll have to craft a bunch more shovels. Okay, I don't know where to put these plaques. I want to put them up somewhere. With my empty room, I will make a museum room. This one's still as chaotic as ever, don't mind it. Is there anything above this doorway? I think there is. No, there's not. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna put the plaques above there until further notice. That is more bronze than I expected. I expected silver. Cool. That's where those go for now. They could probably do to be, like, half a unit higher. There we go. That's that. Cam, you gotta go find out info on the solar eclipse. Is there a solar eclipse soon? Or is Rachel laughing because it's a funny avatar? Sister is visiting to see Celeste and get her DIY. The only reason. I didn't know that you could actually, like, I guess I should have, like, thought for 4 seconds. Didn't know you could, get the DIY from someone else on their island. That's neat. Okay. That's that. I'm out of things to do. Which means that I suppose I should start work on the very project that I mentioned earlier, which was moving these hyacinths. Because these hyacinths I have verbally mentioned multiple times that I didn't put these here because I loved red hyacinths and wanted to surround my house with them. It was that early in the town's development, I wanted to have flowers next to my house, but didn't have a ton of flowers, so I just planted these here because they were what the store had. Now I have billions of flowers, more flowers than anyone should have, in more places than anyone should have, and in more haphazard places than anyone should have. So I'm going to dig all these up, and instead I'm going to grab a bunch of pink flowers and put them around. Laughing at you picking the flower. I'm angry. Gives the same DIY to every person who visits. Makes sense. She showed up on my island well, she only shows up in the night, so I assume she's probably shown up more times than I know. But, unless it's a stream night, I have basically stopped playing this game at night. Occasionally I'll play, like, during a voice call or something, but for the most part, I play this during the day now. Let me pick this. Because I have a... Oh my god, what did I hit? I hit the path. That's why it freaked out. I have unintentionally bred a lot of pink flowers. I think it's the most I have in the way of hybrids, so I figured, well, that makes sense to put next to my house. Plus, I just like the look of a lot of them. They, don't pop nearly as much in the night, obviously, but, like, the first time I saw these pink mums, I was like, oh, they're so vibrant! And I loved them instantly. Still haven't bred any blue flowers of my own. This is the first. Those blue hyacinths up there I picked up off a mystery island. I also stopped doing mystery tours. Most of my play sessions have just been doing the routine things, which is kind of lame. But they don't. That doesn't demand a lot of time out of me. That demands like 10 minutes to be like, oh, there's the money rock. Talk to everyone. Okay, bye guys. So there's hasn't been a lot of like actual progress in the town in terms of developments in a while. Because again, I'm lame and boring. I did say on the last stream that I would probably make a list of like backup projects to fall back on when I run out of things to do, such as the activity finishing pretty much immediately. See, I keep like motioning this way as if the camera's over there. I keep like legit forgetting it's right there. I'm awful at this. Truly terrible. Here's a fossil. At this point, fossils just make money for me. Oh, this was a money tree. That's the only reason this is here. Otherwise, I absolutely would not have kept this tree right in front of this staircase. And since I've grabbed the money from it, bye. You don't get to stay. Ken, what's your daily schedule like now? Empty. Still haven't bothered, like, getting myself back into a normal routine since the semester's end. Think I'm just gonna vibe for, like, a week. And then I'll start, like, finding things to do. Eventually, I'm gonna do what I was doing before, before the semester started back, during the break. And I'm going to, make a specific work block for, like, writing and things like that, and then I'll start making progress into scripts and things, and I think that'll be the bulk of my focus. As well as, starting to upload stream archives again, because I stopped doing that as well. Yeah, right now there's nothing, and I am okay with that for now. Also, I just want to point out that the Able Sisters over here, this area and the Able Sisters is cursed now. Just pansies and nothing else. Propagating without any input from me. The last 2 days, thanks to that super long stream, have been, Cameron sleeps in way longer than he wants to, setting an alarm for him to wake up at 11 so he can check turnip prices or buy turnips, and then promptly going back to bed. Hi, Biscuit. How you doing? Hey, I feel like I've seen you a lot today. Or am I seeing you a lot, or do I just feel that way? I think I've spoken to him once. If I didn't have a job, I'd absolutely be in your position. I wish I had a job right now. But I also don't want to leave. Wish I had a job that didn't require me to leave. Cam, listen. Hi, Claudia. It's been a while. I have a teensy favor to ask. Oh, God. My wrestler uniform. Be a deer and take it off my hands. I thought she was going to say, go catch me a bug or something. Biscuit's a lazy personality type? Yes. What type is Claudia? She's the only one of her type on my island, I'm pretty sure. Because she uses words like fabulous all the time. Where's the outfit? There it is. Wrestler uniform. See, I would have given this to Biscuit because it is cursed. I think Claudia's snooty type. And Chops is smug. That's the one I was connecting. Red Mums. Oh, that's the ones I accidentally picked earlier. God smiles upon me. When did I dig up these yellow pansies? I just dug up these yellow pansies because I didn't want these red hyacinths to be right next to each other. Snooty's for female villagers and smug is for males. There are gender-specific ones. Interesting. Where are my NB Animal Crossing villagers? This is not a joke. What's the purple icon by Erica's name? She has cheered bits before. Yes, she has cheered 100 bits in the past. I was like, that's the VIP icon. Nope, you have that too. All three of you have that. There are no moderators at this stream. Oh my god, you guys can scream slurs. Where's the red hyacinth that I moved this so I could plant a red hyacinth? Do I have one left? I don't. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just leave this for now. There are 3 of these on screen right now. No! Damn it. Well, I got the 1. I guess it's good there were 3. It gave me 3 chances because inevitably I was gonna fail. There's another. I take it these are the most common of the stump bugs. I read about the types because each type gives you different recipes that the other types can't give you. Really? So I want 1 of each type. What types do I not have? What type is, Mira? I have no idea. I would talk to... Okay, hold on. How much are the shoes usually? Okay, I guess they're cheaper than I thought. I want the Jester shoes, but only because they scream Biscuit at me. Biscuit would wear these, but also these would go with my comedian's outfit. So you know what? I'll buy those. I always feel like I have to buy one thing when Kix comes to town, but I almost nothing ever jumps out at me. That one did. Mira is sisterly. Okay. Okay, so I have sisterly, I have snooty, I have smug, I have lazy. Trying to think if I have normal. Are Sky and Molly are the same type. I think they're normal. Molly and Sky are normal. I forget what Tutu's is actually called. She's the one who wants to be a pop star. Flip is Jock, of course. I haven't spoken to Flip in a really long time that I can think of. I'm gonna go talk to Flip and make sure he doesn't hate me. Peppy, that's what it is. Okay. You might have all the types. I think I do. Yeah, I think I only have 1 duplicate. And that's weird because I don't even have the max amount of villagers. I just haven't bothered to make space for another one, but I'm pretty sure I can have another one. Let me actually make sure. I can check the map, and it shows how many slots there are. I assume this last slot can be filled. I can have 1 more, I believe. I need red to show up again. Looking at the map reminded me of that. Wow, you're really curious about the stuff in my house. Your house is the most boring house of everyone's house. I'm really sorry, but that's how you're programmed, specifically. This is not Flip's house. This is the house that any villager that your first 2 villagers will always have. So Flip and Mira have the most boring houses, and that can't change unless they move out and move back in. It's really lame. Like, I get the idea of, you know, seeing their houses progress with yours because they moved in at the same time as you, but it would be really nice if eventually, like, their houses became what their unique house is. Do you have Cranky? I don't... Do I? I don't think so. The Cranky ones just act old, right? I'm pretty sure I don't have Cranky. Why did he call you Re-Wreck? He's quirky. That's why. That's his catchphrase, not his nickname. He just says Re-Wreck all the time because his whole thing, along with 7 million other villagers, is that he works out a lot. So Re-Wreck is in, like, weights. I can't get this fish. Come on, get this fish. That was a poor cast, but it worked. Hello, friends. I am late. Finally, I have a mod to keep these wackos in line. Hi, Donnie. Welcome. Depending on where you got the villager affects how detailed their houses are. The later you get them, the more personalized the house. Yep. Yep. It's really annoying. I mean, it makes sense to a degree, and, like, I suppose I shouldn't be angry they put that much into it, but also, that means that you cannot get the unique, detailed, personalized houses for your first two. It's really annoying. I have to, like, Flip and Mira will never have Flip and Mira's houses. Which one of you used the N-word? Buy weeds. I'm gonna go sell these. I have a couple things to sell. Mainly just a billion longhorned citrus beetles. This is where I bought that Mahjong arcade cabinet. Oh, so much of it is the pink flowers I still haven't planted. Anything else? I'll sell these red mums. I already have red mums to put in my hair. Oh, that's more than I expected. Most of the worth probably in the fossils. Okay, neat. Now I will begin planting. I don't really have much room to put anything over here. Honestly, it could probably do me some good to move my house a little bit over so that I can actually start decorating the exterior of it, but for now, I don't care that much. I know a lot of people, like, do really ridiculous, like, entrances to their house and everything. Like, raise it up on a cliff for the sake of, like, looking over their kingdom and things like that, and I don't want to do that. I honestly... Like, obviously, I want to decorate my house, make it stand out to a degree. But also, I don't know that, like... Wait, were those red or pink? I really actually can't tell. I think those were pink. Those were pink. Okay. But I also, like, I want to look relatively equal to my villagers. I don't want, like, my house to look all special and epic in comparison to everyone else's, because that just feels weird. So I went to 54th Street in HEB, and, like, nobody was wearing their masks. 54th Street made sense because it's an eat place, but HEB, what? Uh-huh? Texas moment. Thank you for braving the outside. Finally, someone recognizes my Giga Chad energy for leaving the house. Oh, I can move my mailbox now. I forgot about that. Like, that's just a thing that wasn't a thing. I don't have another... I was gonna, like, do a symmetrical type, like... Same type of, plant on both sides, but I'm pretty sure I don't have more than one pink tulip and more than one pink windflower. So this will be a process. There would be a pink lily here. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I haven't left my house in over a month. I'm stubborn. Me too. I don't remember the last time I left. Last time I actually, like... I was in the car with family at, sometime relatively recently, but I don't... even then, I think I'm thinking of Easter, when, like, the junior high, not the junior high, the elementary did a like drive-by Easter egg hunt where they put up like paper eggs around town. I think that was the last time I left, and that was April 12th. Oh wait, I didn't include the rose. Rose has to be part of this too. I'll figure out how in God's name I actually want this to look. Actually, you know what? Hold on. No! Actually, no. I was gonna like do rows of the same type of flower going back, but I feel like there's one too many. Physically cannot imagine doing that, not even a quarantine thing, just in general. I can't spend more than 3 or 4 days without going out somewhere. Staying home, I mean. I get that. But also, outside of obligations, like right now, where would you go that's, like, safe to be? I know you were going out on drives. Do you consider that part of it? Like, even if you don't go anywhere and leave the car? Right now, I'm just gonna place these willy-nilly without much organization. Drives are going out, I'd count. Okay, fair. Now, my, mailbox. It'll go here, I suppose. Rustic mailbox. Oh yeah, I can, That's not actually where I expected that to land. Oh, no, I can't rotate it. It's just got the thing back. For some reason, I thought it was backwards. Not amazing, but I'm too lazy to actually make myself presentable enough to leave when I really don't have a need to. That's fair. Also, live alone, that has something to do with it. Yeah, I have 4 other people in my house. I can't be alone. True, if I lived alone, it would probably be significantly more difficult staying in one place. Yeah, absolutely. Even though my social interaction is down to work and my family in Wimberley, I still luckily keep a non-quarantine-like schedule, if that makes sense, because I always have a lot to do. That's lucky on the front of having interaction. Choose your victories. Another record player? Wait, this is a different... No, it's not. It's just backward. Oh, this one looks cooler than mine. Well, maybe. Actually, I don't know if the... Do I want the black and red, or the other one is yellow and something else? Record Biden shitted in my lasagna. I shouldn't have read that. I shouldn't have read that. That didn't deserve the dignity of being read out loud. Okay, I have a yellow one in here. Let's see how they both work in the room. I want a blue one for the room. There are blue ones. I mean, they both work, but I think we're gonna stick with the yellow. Yeah. The yellow and blue are nicer together, I think, just because they're opposites. I'll sell the red one. Oh my god, I like this room. I want this room. Buy me a house and furnish it exactly like this. I like that room a lot. The dream. Plus 5 bookshelves of video games. Including classics such as Seen It Twilight Edition. That ships next Wednesday. Or delivers next Wednesday. Conveniently, all of my recent eBay purchases are all gonna ship on basically the same day. I have bought 3 things on eBay in the past yesterday. I bought Seen It Twilight Edition, I bought Star Wars The Force Unleashed, a game I already own, and I bought a case for Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. So glad Leaf doesn't stand outside my house for having weeds because I'm decorating my island with weeds. Nice! I remember at the start when I was picking weeds, Donnie was like, I like how they look. And I know a lot of people were, I think I saw someone who said that they were basically using weeds as shrubs before shrubs were an option. Why am I here? I'm selling the record player. This really doesn't take, like, a ton of inventory space. There is no reason for me to sell these things right now. Here's 2,000 bells. I wasn't far off. I did not need to come to the store. I think I'm at the point where basically I will continue hoarding outfits. Like, even if I hate the outfit, I will eventually find a use for it and I will probably wear it at some point. So I will hoard all the outfits. However, I think I'm at the point now where I'm going to start selling off furniture for the sake of making room in my storage, because I run out of storage very quickly. But also, like, you're not supposed to hoard all the furniture. That's what the catalog is for. You get a hold of the furniture, and you sell it if you don't like it, and if you ever want it later, then you can buy it from the catalog. You have touched it, and therefore you will be able to buy it. Hoarding doesn't really have a purpose. I just do it because I'm an idiot. Again, I bought Seen It Twilight Edition for the Wii. In the past, like, month, and this is all down to one haul that I got for free. This is not because I bought a bunch of shitty Wii games on purpose. I bought a couple shitty Wii games on purpose, but I now own far more shitty Wii games than games I care about. Because I got, like, a haul, from, like, my mother on Facebook Swap and Shop. Someone in the neighborhood was, like, giving away their whole Wii collection, which was mostly bad games and a ton of, like, garbage plastic accessories. And their Wii. I have 5 Wii systems. So I now have, like, 50 plus Wii games, most of which are bad. Also, fun fact, I might get a job on the weekends working with my grandparents to fix and refurbish my old house. Ooh, that's neat. Desperately want to play that Seen It Twilight game. I could stream it and then wait for you to answer questions for me. Or I could stream it, answer the questions myself, and then you laugh at me for getting things wrong. I will probably inevitably stream some of these terrible games. Thomas really wants me to do because I will win. Yes. I, on the other hand, never seen a Twilight movie. My Twilight knowledge extends from watching a 3-episode 50 Shades of Grey video essay series. Thomas really wants me to do like a shovelware Saturday where I just stream the bad Wii games in my collection, among others, because, like, I want to be a collector, and that will eventually lead me to getting bad games just because they're cheap. Not that I want to own, like, well, I do, but not that I'm specifically going for owning, like, every game in a console's library or anything. Like, my collecting is currently focused on getting cases for the games I already own but don't have cases for, and finishing, like, series that I like and want to own all of, avidly. But since I already have the bad collector mindset, that leads to, oh, this is $1 on eBay. Throw it in the cart, why not? So I've already accumulated a ton of bad games, and those would be really fun to stream on, like, a variety day. My only issue with that right now is that, I'm streaming Animal Crossing, which is unpredictable as a slot, and I don't know if I want to add another slot on top of that. Where am I? I'm gonna offer my labor for $10 an hour and hope that'll sustain me for some time. It's above minimum wage, which is a travesty, but you know, either one would be amazing. They're iconic. 50 Shades of Grey is actually terrible. The Twilight Saga is iconic. That's awesome though. Congrats. Yeah, the fact that, like, hey, look, job. And getting Seen at Twilight. Was that in response to me saying I want to collect, like, series I avidly want to own all the games in? Cam, what's after KOTOR? I am debating the 3 big ones on my list right now that like I want to stream next are Luigi's Mansion 3, Super Paper Mario, and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm not sure yet which one I'll do next. It'll probably be Super Paper Mario, though I kind of also want to hold off on that one because that is a long game. Not as long as KOTOR, but a long game. I just want to do something that is shorter than a 50-hour RPG. Actually, no. Hold on. I'm thinking about next, like, long-term game. My next game after KOTOR will be Mega Man 5, but that will take 2 days. And then after that, I'll do Mega Man 6, which will also take 2 days, if that. They could also be 1 day each. So, I want to do short things before I move on to my next long game. KOTOR with a K, open your chest cavity and let me put candy corn in it. I just yelled, wait, Cam, which game again? Across my apartment. Next actual game is Mega Man 5. Next long-term game could be Luigi's Mansion 3, Super Paper Mario, or Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. What is he giving me? I haven't been reading this. Resignation. How many reactions are there? I have to be close to getting them all. There is no way that there are enough reactions to fill this entire thing. Are there? Wait for when I have a film TV reaction YouTube channel sometime in the future and I make a video where I have you watch the Twilight films because I feel like that would be hilarious. Oh boy. 42 reactions? Well, that seems to be the whole wheel there, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 4. That's 44. That would mean only 2 leftover slots, in which case, why did they not just fill the rest of it? There were 2 left. Come on, guys, you were so close. At least that's what the Nook Miles thing ends. Oh, okay. That's right, it does have, like, a counter literally in the game. You good, Jake, it's alright, since you did not know and it was wrong of me to prey on your ignorance as if it was an inherent flaw. What am I doing now? What am I doing now? I have no ideas. I'm cutting this tree down to make room. This was a money tree. That's the only reason there's a tree here, because a while ago I already... God damn it! I'm not gonna bother catching these. I'm going in the museum. I don't even care. If I don't already have my net out, there is no way I'm catching them, and I've resigned myself to that. And if I have an axe out, then I am not gonna be able to switch to my bug net in time. Basically, I'm a coward, that's what I'm saying. I stand by it. I mean, it would have been worth it. They are worth a bit when you sell them. And, that is not a distinction that needs to be made. They're worth a lot when you sell them. And I am almost entirely broke. Hi, Molly. How are you? We're at the hour 13-minute mark. Sometimes nighttime can feel lonely. So I'm glad I ran into you. She's adorable. I love her. Molly's standing right there, so I can't dig that flower up. That destroyed my subwoofer. Listening to a Twitch stream with a subwoofer. Imagine having an audio system on your television. This post was made by TV Speakers Gang. I'm replacing Molly with Tiffany, and they're so wildly different, it's kind of funny. You're replacing Molly! Is it because you had too many ducks? Replacing. That also just already sounds like horrible, like if you treat them as like people as opposed to video game boys. Erica, I'm replacing you. There's a tiger beetle. I'll catch the tiger beetle. I will not catch the tiger beetle, actually. I can't believe you'd replace my gal. 5 normal types. Oh my god. How did you end up with 5 normal types? I have 2. What happened there? I feel bad about it. They were cute, that's fair. I couldn't say no. So y'all, Sky Cinema's fucking closed. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I told you that. Wait, what? Yeah, Rachel was gonna be the one to take that hard. I was waiting for that. Like, yes, the fucking business closed down. Their landlord kicked them out of the building because they couldn't pay rent since it wasn't running. It's legit infuriating. Like, I'd been there twice. It's not like I have an aggressive, like, attachment to the place. Just the situation at all is, like, really infuriating. Let's find that landlord. Guillotines are cheap to build. If you didn't already think we should abolish landlords, there you go. Getting radicalized by Sky Cinema's closing. Oh, I love that place. It is heartbreaking. Again, I'd only been there twice, but yeah. Wait, what is Sky Cinema? That's theater in Dripping Springs. It was just a nice theater. It's where we saw Into the Spider-Verse. Oh, nice. What do you propose instead of landlords? Like, actually, like, someone has a back room or guest room to rent out? Aw, thank you, Donnie. People owning their own property and being able to own their own property and do things to it. I hate landlords mainly, like, as an institution where, like, you own a piece of property and that is your source of income and that's it. Like, not all landlords are bad people, but as an institution, I don't like them, and I specifically don't like the ones who specifically, like, that's their job. I happen to own property and I make money off of it, and that is it. Oh, my slingshot broke. And, like, people will argue, oh, well, they pay for the costs of, like, living in the house and everything. They do repairs and everything. No, the tenant does with their rent. Do you mean widespread landlords that make it their job by buying 50 houses? Yes, yes. Those are the scum of the earth. Particularly the ones who are like, like, people were arguing that we shouldn't cancel rent during the crisis because landlords need to make money too, and their income was rent. You are literally only making money by the fact that someone is living in this property you don't live in and happen to own. There are good people who are landlords. My grandparents were also landlords, so... I think it's good to let families and people rent out unused space. Fair. However, like, it's already, like, immoral, I think, that the housing market is so insane that people, like, can't buy property of their own. So if that property is unused and is owned by someone who doesn't use it, it should be seized and given to someone else. 1 house per person, please. Maybe 2. Dear God. It's just, like, one of those things that, like, it makes me angry that Well, this is more along the lines of there are empty houses that literally aren't used and aren't even rented out to people. But, like, we have empty houses, and we have people who own bunches and bunches of houses, and yet there are homeless people. Housing market equals housing crisis. Go watch Philosophy Tube's video on the housing market. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, vacation homes would be okay if homeless people didn't exist. There you go. And we have enough empty houses for people to have vacation homes and for every homeless person in America to be housed. You know, it's fine. Family's never owned a house, but we can't move because rent is too high everywhere else in Wembley. Like, that lack of mobility is awful. If you have to... It'd be nice if you owned that house at least. And, like, there are people who, like, they rent homes out, like, in as additional income, where, like, my family used to be landlords. This house we currently live in, they rented it out to someone else, and then we moved back into the house. But it's not like they could live entirely off the fact that they owned this property. Like, they had to have jobs. You want to buy my career jacket? Purchase it? I don't... Is it what you're like... What does it look like? It's not what you're wearing, is it? I don't need it. With how much you just give me your shit out of nowhere, I will not... I feel like it's dumb to purchase anything from your villagers. I mean, okay, wait, hold on, I missed a lot. Lived in the same house that we rent, and rent has stayed the same as a result. At this point, 11 plus years living there, we should own it or be able to buy it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, in Britain, there's this thing where, if a house goes unused for a certain, like, for X amount of years, the government seizes it and, like, I think uses it as a homeless, shelter? Or something to that effect. They seize the house, basically, if it sits unused. I feel like, honestly, there should be something in place that is, that, like, that's also the case. Like, if you rent a house for X amount of years and clearly are not, like, eyeing buying another home. It's my childhood home and we'll have to move out and they will tear it down and replace it because it's owned by landlord or bank or X. Of course, I guess the thing I just said is basically mortgages. Like, you pay into it and eventually you fully own it. That's basically a mortgage with extra steps. That's a total shame. Well, let me know if you change your mind. Okay. Is it what she's currently wearing? That's like a fitness jacket. That's not a career jacket. What is a career jacket? What does that mean? That a homeless black guy found a loophole to purchase a house for $13 completely legally, but his racist white neighbors had him kicked out. That's annoying. Don't like that. How did they manage that? Did they, like, just exploit the situation? Just say, hey, he did this too cheap. Someone should have made way more money off of that. Get him out of his house. Career jacket is not what Tutu is wearing. Do I have one? I probably have one and don't know it. I have lots of clothing. I'm honestly, just since I've been hoarding all of these and I guess like not paying too much attention to what I'm getting as I hoard outfits, but that I'm kind of waiting for the day that I eventually own so many games because like I'm not planning on selling any of these. That's what I mean mostly by collecting, is just that, like, I have decided I will not sell my video games or give them away to people unless I have duplicates. Which means eventually I may own enough games that I forget that I own certain games. Apparently that is a thing that collectors get, which is kind of funny to me. Okay, I'm not seeing anything called a career jacket. Did you, like, look up what the career jacket is, Donovan? Is that what you did? It might be in my catalog. I did look it up, okay. From an article. From an article. Like, that's how they... Like, they took advantage of, like, that public knowledge to get them kicked out? Or are you just saying you, like, learned it from an article? I want to know how in God's name they got them kicked out because, fuck that. Honestly, I don't care what the housing situation is. Like, your neighbors getting you kicked out of your home is terrible in and of itself. This is the career jacket. I have 2 of them. I don't know what colors hers is. It'd be nice if I could see the thing before I bought it. It's a little bizarre that either I'm not seeing, I didn't see that option in the dialogue, or keep a catalog of games so you can find in page. Fun fact, archives do this. You mean like just a verbal like a list of my games? I do have that. That's what my backloggery page is. That's in the description of my Twitch channel, and it just lists like every game I own in addition to and as well as their completion status. Meaning my backloggery is about to get really sad because the point of the site, the reason the site was made in the first place was so people could like keep track of how much of their games they've actually completed and eventually reach 100% completion. I will never do that, and as I accumulate more games, like Seen It Twilight Edition, that I never plan on completing, that completion percentage is gonna shrink. I sent a paragraph from an article, but it got spam blocked. Oh, and Automod didn't even, like, say anything about it. That's weird. Twitch itself just blocked you for that. Or blocked that message. That's weird. Was it maybe just too long? Okay, we're reaching the hour-and-a-half mark. I will probably stop as soon. Just because I'm out of things to do here, I think. But we can talk more about housing if you want. Right now, I'm just kind of vibing. That's a frog. That frog model is, like, oddly... It's just odd. It seems very under-textured. That looks like a GameCube model. I don't like that frog. Yee, I be stream when he done. Epic. They're squirming. And I'm just holding them like, Look at him. Analyze his model. Look at the textures and see if they're detailed enough. While he wants nothing more than to be out. I'm sure this will look far prettier in the morning once there is sunlight. Did I water all of these? I did not. I'm going to, because I want these flowers to proliferate so I can eventually organize them. Right now, the only unifying theme is they're all pink. Favorite animation for a creature you can catch is the snapping turtle because he is angry. Have I caught a snapping turtle? I'm not actually sure. Hey, look. I think I might have, but I'm not certain. Yes, I did. Cool. I want to look at that animation now. Hey, I'm pretty sure I already had that. I think that was a jewel beetle. That was a violin beetle. I feel like I probably have gotten all of the stump bugs, just because the same ones are spawning over and over. So in that case, I think I'm just going to go ahead and dig them up. The longer I have these for the sake of bug catching, the more delayed me doing something with this space is. However, I have no idea what to do with this space. There's just this giant wide open space that I don't know what I want to decorate it with. Also, I like how it isn't a specific species of frog, but it's just frog. hound. Yeah, right? It does that occasionally. Like, I was in the museum earlier. There are like 4 types of goldfish, but one of them is just goldfish. Ranchu goldfish, balsamic goldfish is the joke that it makes. There's Ranchu goldfish, something else, and then just goldfish. Like, what's the hounds? I can almost hear the hounds. That really, like, phonetically sounded no different. Also, I'm gonna cut these down because this spot is perfect for like a vending machine and things like that. The more urban type, like development type things can go here next to the plaza. I think that makes sense. Next time I get a tweet that gets like 8+ likes, I'm gonna do the epic like K-pop thing where they're like stream blank by blank, but I'll stream The Hounds by the Proto Men. I fell back into my rabbit hole earlier today. I had not listened to the Proto Men for a while, and I watched lots and lots of Proto Men live performances today. I forgot how good the new Act 3 songs are that they haven't officially released, but continue to play live and therefore have lots of high quality recordings of. I think I have a vending machine in storage. I'm gonna go check my storage and see if there's like any decorations that would be nice to put out in these empty spaces. Cause now the more I clear trees out, the more there's just lots of empty spaces that are begging to be developed, but are not. Of course, I also need to decorate the one room that is completely empty in my home. What is this? Cute bed, imperial bed. They're basically the same. Basically. Get an outdoor air conditioner. Where in God's name do I put that? Cam, I wanted to ask if you wanted to see Pussifer when they tour in 2021. Absolutely. That would be fun. I don't know how big a Pussifer fan y'all are. I would. I definitely would. I haven't listened to like entire albums of theirs besides Conditions of My Parole, but I like them. Oh, there's a periodic table poster. I'm gonna put that up somewhere. Oh, I guess I'm past the actual decorations, aren't I? And what the fuck do I put outside? There's a retro gas pump. But otherwise, most of these are not things that I like. I'm like, yes, these need to go outside. Granted, I could decorate and then replace things eventually. Picnic basket. Oh, wait, I can put that out, next to the picnic set out, by the campsite. There's something. Cannot get over the goldfish from the Goldfish commercials that likes to play practical jokes on minorities. Yes, I retweeted it. Please go look at that. The whole Goldfish wiki, a bunch of people like put things in the replies. It's hilarious. It's amazing. There's like details about how Extreme's big brother vanquishes his foes and banishes them to the nether realm and shit like that. It's really... The Goldfish wiki? Kino. That is not a word I ever use. I mean, there's a cooler box. Where do I put this? I guess also by the campsite. Everything I have, like... all the outdoor decorations I have, I can put out by the campsite, which is an already decorated place. Which does not help my problem of... this is completely blank, what do I do? Consolidate all these terrible path flowers into a giant garden? Probably. Brooke has fat fucking tits, but you can't see them because she's a fish. You, same time. Good job. Good job, pals. Good job. It's wonderful. I beat him to it. You did. You won. Finn's is the fucking Dagoth Ursp. Is that what it is? I'm gonna put the basket next to this. I think I was overstating how decorated this spot is. Riding poster, gas pump, picnic basket, cooler box. Campfire, I think, will go like here. Hold on, I want to move these around, because you can tell pretty easily that this is just kind of haphazard shoving things around. That's what it is. Holy shit, that's amazing. Likes to play practical jokes on minorities. Someone specifically, like, that article already said, likes to play practical jokes. And someone went in and added the words, on minorities. And that was all they edited. I'm looking where the camera would be, but there's no camera there. Having a cookout tonight, boys. Oh, this doesn't align because this is 2 things wide. That's annoying. Whatever. I want to put chairs around it. Around the campfire. But I don't have any good, like, outdoor chairs for it. I had that bench. That was it. That's the purpose this bench was supposed to serve. Now it's just kind of vibing there. I'm gonna take it. That doesn't need to be there. And you know what? This can fit nicely in against the hedge, sort of, I think. I think that makes sense. Oh, they can be, like, spaced out. Put tree stump chairs. Oh, that's smart. Or stone stumps. I don't know if I... Do I have recipes for chairs? I really haven't made a lot of DIY stuff, especially recently. Not the wooden chair. Log clock. See, these garden chairs would work. Rocking chair. Rocking chair would also work. There's the stone stool. Iron garden chair. Aries rocking chair. Yeah, I have 2 of the star sign things. I'll make all the bunny day stools with my eggs that I definitely still have. That was sarcastic. I realized with my with how much I hoard things, that wouldn't be surprising if I still had eggs. Guess you don't have the tree stump stool. Apparently not. Do the stone one. That would work. I assume I just need stones to craft that. 3 stones. I think I'm gonna make 2 of those. My island is still 3 stars. This isn't surprising. You know what, unless you people have any, ideas about things I should do before I end the stream, I think once I put these stools out, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits, just to give myself an end, a specific stopping point, as opposed to just, oh, well, I guess I've run out of things. Not talking anymore. No more stream, bye. It saved my spot. That's smart. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm reusing this outfit. I was looking for things earlier today for a new outfit, so I wasn't just wearing the one from last stream again. But I'm pretty sure I've worn this one before. Not that anyone cares. The whole, like, oh, I won't wear a different thing every stream. Like, that's just a personal thing that doesn't actually matter. Okay, this works for now, I think. And then campfire, a little closer. Still weird because it's misaligned, but whatever. What if they were diagonally oriented? I'm gonna move them back. It does visually take up a lot more space. Okay, cool. That's that. I have a slightly decent, more decent looking campsite. Do I have anything else that I took out to put here? No. I'm gonna put the gas pump over by resident services. Just real quick. Gonna take 4 seconds. Not the poster. Yeah, you can only drop it here. That is a wall item. Actually, hold on. I gotta do some terraforming real quick. No, that is not the terraform button. Okay, I know I just said, okay, here's a stopping point. No, I just got inspiration to actually do a thing, so I have to do a thing. My apologies. It's just that last Animal Crossing stream I ran out of things to do real fast and just didn't do anything for like 40 minutes. So actually doing things, that is a wild proposition. I think I'm just gonna like make a little thing out to the side here. I'll fine tune this later, surely. But right now I'm just gonna make a little like stone. I don't know what stone tile area to put like development things, like a vending machine, this gas pump. I will put a car here next to the gas pump. That was, I don't know why car came out like that. I will put a car out here. C-U-A-R. Wow, it's a thing. No, that's not what I wanted. Terraforming is very imprecise. That's not what I... There you go. That's literally, I just wanted to round that off. Realizing that really didn't have much of an effect. Anyway, gas pump. This was also, I could have a place to put the gas pump, and it wasn't just sitting on grass awkwardly. It's something. There will be other things here, but right now, that's what it be. And like maybe I could do a symmetrical thing where I cut down trees over here and start putting stuff there. Start making it feel like somewhat city-esque. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits then. I think that's a good time to stop. I just realized the gameplay and the mic were out of sync the entire time. I forgot to fix that. The capture card has a delay on it that I'm so I have to put a delay on my face cam and on my mic to sync it up with the gameplay, and I forgot to do that. RIP. It's annoying because I have to. Honestly, it'd probably be easier if I just kept the delay on and then like put a delay on the PC footage, because then that's only one thing I have to mess with as opposed to two things that I have to remember to switch over and over. It'd probably be simpler to just have a delay on everything. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Sorry that apparently everything was like out of sync. I guess no one noticed, but you know. Thank you for joining me. I will see you nerds later. Tomorrow, hopefully, assuming I can find a bug fix by the time stream happens, I will be streaming KOTOR again. We will complete the last companion quest there, and then we'll start the end game. So we are on our way to another game. But that's KOTOR things. Next Animal Crossing stream, I need to update you on that. Let me find out. Hold on. That's the tradition, because Animal Crossing is unpredictable. I gotta find out when the next one is. Where is it? Will there be another one this week? There will not be another one this week. Next Animal Crossing stream will be not this Saturday, but next Saturday for just a check-in stream. There's no holidays next week. The next holiday is wedding season, and that starts, or wedding day, and that starts June 1st. Other than that, like the next notable thing is Museum Day ends on May 31st, but I'm not going to be streaming that because I already did all the stamp rally stuff today. So next Animal Crossing stream will be next Saturday, May 30th. So you got 12 days. I will go ahead and apologize in advance for having no developments in all those 12 days. You would think that I would have made a bunch of changes, but I'm sure I will not. Thank you for joining me. I will see you nerds later. Jake will be streaming. I don't know if I assume he's not already. If he is, I will raid him. If not, I will go ahead and end it. But Jake will be streaming, and you should watch that. Yeah, he's not up yet. Okay. In that case, thank you for joining me. I will see you nerds later. Hopefully on Jake's stream. Bye, pals. Raid.